The Certificate 4 in Fitness course is the course that you need to do in order to become a personal trainer. And the theme that we have here at CAE is all about points of difference. And if I can just explain that for you, that basically what most people would pay roughly at the moment for a month's worth of gym membership in Melbourne today would be about $80 a month. Coincidentally, that is roughly the fee that most people pay for a personal trainer. So I'd put it to you that if you're going to take on a personal trainer, you would certainly be hoping for someone that's going to do more than just stand next to you and talk to you while you're walking on the treadmill. People will work out pretty quickly that they can do that on their own. So what are some of the skills that would be classified as points of difference skills? Well, some of the subjects we do advanced exercise programming. So what we look at is we've looked at programming at Cert 3 level, but we actually take that to the next level at Certificate 4. So we look at how to write a very good periodised or planned training program for someone towards a specific outcome. That actually comes from the athletic setting and we modify it to more a general population setting. We look at a number of the different training methods that are out there on the market as well. So there's some really popular training methods that we dissect, and coincidentally a lot of the people that do the course actually end up training that way. So that's great. So there are a couple of the things we start with. The next thing is we look at another 50 resistance training exercises on top of the ones that we've already done at Certificate 3. So we look at some interesting exercises, some variations which people probably haven't done too much before. So that can be another point of difference. Another thing we look at is outdoor training. Because again, one of the distinctions with Certificate 3 in fitness, in terms of the qualification, in terms of the insurance level, that's very much about what people can do in a controlled environment indoors, meaning the gym. With personal training qualification, you're actually insured and able to take some outdoor activities. So a lot of people would actually love to get into the great outdoors and do some training, so that's another point of difference. We go through boxing skills. So focus mitt boxing would be an activity that people really can't do on their own. And from our experience, you can talk to anyone in the presenting team, people generally love hitting things. So it's a really good activity that you can incorporate. PNF or partner stretching has been shown to be the most effective stretching that someone can do that's trying to increase their flexibility. So at Certificate 4 level, we would teach people how to safely put people through a partner stretch. Again, a point of difference. Another thing we do is we go through how to do a good quality posture assessment on someone. Okay, and what we can find out is that once we know if we have some posture difficulties, we'll often know which muscles need to be stretched, which muscles need to be strengthened, which can help someone function better and feel better. So that's another very important thing. We go through some common injuries. Because again, often one of the roles of a personal trainer is that physiotherapists, chiropractors, other allied health professionals are often looking to refer clients once they've gone past their initial injury management phase of treatment. So what our subjects do there is they allow you to safely work with people once they've gone past that initial phase, and that's a real area of opportunity. Nutrition is another big area, because let's face it, most people are trying to, or seeing a trainer because they want to change their body composition in some way, shape or form. The majority of the population are trying to lose weight. Another chunk of the population is trying to put muscle mass on. So with both of those goals, what you actually have to eat in your diet is really important. So again, we teach how to do a really good quality nutrition consultation. So we're certainly not taking the place of a dietitian. In fact, there's certain client groups that you would still refer off. So for example, even with my experience, I wouldn't be prescriptive from a nutrition point of view for a pregnant lady or a diabetic, for example. So we know our bounds, we know who to refer off to. But for the great bulk of the population, absolutely we can help them with what they have to eat. And the final area that we go through in the course, which perhaps gives us a little bit of a point of difference on most others, is that one of the things I do, I'm actually the Victorian business coach for PT Plus International. So I work with a lot of trainers in terms of turning their businesses into six-figure businesses and above. So part of the course is that we go through a number of business strategies that are really applicable for a trainer. So if you've got an idea about going into personal training and setting your own little business up and making some good income from it, doing what you love, then that is a great section, the business of personal training.